All right, welcome back to Royal City Nursery, everybody. What I love most about this is is now the third week that we're coming full circle to talk about my first basket I ever made.
I know, it's beautiful. It's filled in, it's gorgeous, but it needs a little bit of work.
That's right, but I know that you've had people maybe inquiring about it, but you're like, no, 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 that's Will's, and he's got to do the work.
Bingo.
Okay.
Absolutely. So we don't do anything to this. This is all you.
Got it.
So we do need to do a little bit of maintenance. And our dianthus, that's these red flowers here.
Yeah.
We've got a couple spent blooms. We've got one here and there's one over there. So all I want you to do is just literally pinch them off. And it's going to be something you do with your forefinger and your thumbnail.
Like right there?
Just above that node. Yep. Sweet. Oh. And off we go.
Sorry.
And off we go.
I'm just like, hey, you took more. You didn't think I'd see.
No, we didn't think you'd see that.
I didn't see it. Yeah,
no,
nope.
Not a thing. So let's do this one.
Oh yeah, yeah. This guy looks like he's struggling a bit.
There we go.
Okay.
Awesome. And what that does, we're removing the spent blooms, so you're removing the things that take up energy that don't need it.
Okay.
Right. So at this point, the plant's going to produce energy no matter what you do. We want the energy to be put into the existing blooms, and more importantly, into the buds.
Got it. Okay.
So other than that, you're good to go.
That's actually not as much work as I thought it'd be. I thought, we were putting me to work. I was gonna have to water, start trimming some things down, and the emotional part I've already taken them out with. So I think enough for me today. Yeah.
No worries. We're all good, and I'll make you do more work next week.
That sounds good.
Okay, cool.
So we are gonna take this beautiful spring basket out of the way because we got some other things to discuss this week.
We do. And with the winter damage this year, one of the big questions we're getting in the garden center right now is what can we plant that maybe the rabbits and the deer and the mice don't really like.
Right, very important.
We've lost a lot of stuff. We know Mother's Day's coming.
Yep.
So we absolutely want to make sure that if we're gifting mom something, that she's going to actually have it next year.
Got it. Makes sense? Yeah. It's a 1 year ahead gift.
Yes. Yes, it is, right? Because we want mom to be able to think about you next year when the perennials come up and bloom.
Got it.
So a few things up here. We've talked about hellebore or the Lenten rose before. These are awesome in the shade. Another one that's really, really good for shade, I snuck down here, is the Japanese anemone.
This guy right here?
That one there, yeah. Now this is a fall bloomer. So right now you're going to see low mounds of leaves, but in fall, expect the flower 12 to 18 inches in height.
Whoa!
So it's awesome.
That one's really cool. Big difference too from a few months
Huge
from
difference. Some of the really nice ones for the summertime are sage, which is this one. So that's an ornamental sage. That one's not meant for eating.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Good thing I didn't go nibble it. This time.
Good for pollinators. And then there's lavender too. Lavender is a beautiful, beautiful plant. It's actually technically an evergreen in our climate.
Oh.
So you get a little bit of leaf structure through the season and amazing fragrance.
Fragrance and color too.
Yep.
Really cool.
Yeah, super, super simple. So that one you can dry. You've got some dried flowers in the house. Make a good cut flower too. So even to cut the flowers, bring them in, put them in a small vase, and you fill the house.
Sweet.
Yeah, fragrant. Woohoo! Beside you, we have a couple of grasses. So we've got some of the early season. That little hedgehoggy-like one that you've got.
Hedgehoggy.
Yeah, I love them. That's a blue fescue. So it's at full height right now.
Okay.
Beside it is a feather reed grass, and that one flowers in July, but it gets to about waist high.
Oh, nice.
Really, really pretty.
And now this is either a hit or miss, but
let's go.
These are the ones that we talked about last year that when it's windy out and they grow, they make that nice sound.
Sweet.
Yes! I am on a roll over the last couple of weeks.
Doing it.
You knew that I knew. I could see it in your eyes.
I did. We're getting there, right?
Okay, I digress. Let's continue.
We've got 9 bark beside you, and we've also got some dogwoods here. Both of these are amazing in terms of the shrub because when the leaves fall off, you've got some decent winter interest for branch, right?
Okay.
We've got red twig on the dogwood. We've got a beautiful burgundy twig on the 9 bark. And if we take a peek behind us, the forsythias are in full bloom right now.
So pretty.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. So even if you don't want one of the big boys, there's some new shorter ones like these ones that are only going to hit, say, 3 to 4 feet in height.
Okay.
So we're pretty decent. And then there's the bleeding hearts. And really, for Mother's Day, look at that flower.
Perfect timing.
That's awesome. So bleeding hearts love, love, love the shade. So this is something you put in the shade, expect it to last until about July, then it's going to die down. So make sure you've got some ferns or some shrubs in front of them so you hold the space. Right?
Okay.
So then we get heart-shaped flowers on Mom's Day.
Got it.
Every year.
We also have a couple of elements here that we should be talking about now that we get into Mother's Day and our animals.
We do, so. Bunny,
animals, get out of here for a sec.
See ya, bunnies. So big question is, what the heck do we do with our vegetables and our herbs? Simple answer is you can't spray anything on them because it's going to absorb the taste.
Okay.
But you do want to add some hen manure.
Okay.
We talked about this last summer. Absolutely amazing fertilizer. It's pelletized, so you just sprinkle it on the surface, but the added bonus is the rodents don't like the smell. So even if you've got rabbits popping up and eating in your pots, to spread it around the base of your pots will help too.
Okay, and then finally for us, what do we got here?
The last two, we've got Plant Skid and Bobex. This one's organic, this is a synthetic, and these are things that you can spray on a plant that you're not going to eat, that the rabbits and the deer and the mice don't like.
Okay.
If you're spraying it this time of year, it's going to last about 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
So it's decent.
Everything that we need to know as Mother Day approaches, and clearly everything's working given my big win
We're
today.
getting there.
We're getting there. Thanks, friend.
We'll see you soon.